Good luck! 希望はここから始まるの成長途中の私でも夢は君と私でできている
Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have some exciting news to share.
Hello everyone. Hello DJ Ronnie G Nagato. And Zombie, welcome to the stream. Well, I'm about to beat magical girl Silky Lip. So let's get right down to it. Right away. Let's get this out of the way and in a hurry, shall we? I mean, there's no need to hurry, to be honest. But, you know, let's just place Bestie right here next to me. Hello, Kirby. Welcome. Wait, episode 6? No. No, we're way beyond that. There we go. Konnichiwa wa.
私リップ11歳。辛いことや
11歳. I guess that works.
だって
E as in Ichi. わかりました。
ついに対決。リップ対イザ
There
ベ
we
ラ。
go. Oyasumi. Da da da. Da da. What up? Well, she has a date. Is that Isabella? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh,
あらリックさん、明けましておめでとう。
はるみ様、このケーキ食べませんか？
やってるわね、その晴れ着。人間の風俗を調べるのも修行。ねえ、イザベラ、私と一緒に初詣に行こうよ。
You wanna fight? You're gonna get hurt. I got the magic now. What up? Sorry, Freddy. Okay. Getting surgery tomorrow? Well, good luck with that. In the abandoned house, you say? kitchen. Where is the abandoned house? That's what I'd like to know. Okay. Bookstore. I guess I'll need to look at a guide for it. Let's go back to the house, I mean. One screen down. One screen west. Here we go. Halo, Snow, and Meteor Guard. What up? Welcome. Persona 6. Okay. Let's see if we can take her now. What? Is that an instant death attack again? Looks like it is. Fudge. Oh, that sucks. Apparently it ended in a draw, even though I instantly lost that one. Whatever. I'll take it. Too skinny to be a tomato. The red thing is from her clothing. It's a kimono. It's a new year and, they do the kimono thing and visit the shrine or something. She lives here at the burger place. It is a VN. Nope, it is a VN. It's about time to end the episode right here. It's a VN as much as like Galaxy for line you know us. Oh yeah, as you can see, I totally lost that one and still the story continues. Like, there's no actual fighting here. The only fights are the scripted ones. Yeah, so basically this is as much as a VN as the first Yuna game was. It's all scripted and there's not much fighting. You just have to basically walk to the next location. Also, I don't think she's ever won a single fight so far. She has not won a single fight. Okay, now we have 100% magic stat, I think. Which is the same, or assessment points. Which is the same as Isabella. Now that we are home. just go straight back to the room and the episode ends, I think. La 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 la. I'll let the ending theme play, and I can skip the opening next time. So this takes me to episode 9. Yes, episode 9. Yeah, that is the end of that episode. Nah. Arigato, donna, kotomo, wasure wa shinai. Mina, arigato, rippu wa shiawase desu. Yay. It's guts. It's evil guts. Mina, arigato, donna, kotomo, wasure wa shinai, omoi, tadachi, arigato, rippu wa shiawase desu. Yay. Why does Isabella look like a hag? Whatever. And why is she the one in the ending anyways? She must become important later on. Okay. Let's see. 105. I'm stronger than Isabella now. Okay. Don't give them any lip. Alright. Okay, let's check Isabella's stats. $170. Never mind. Okay. What's her magic level? C? Okay. Her magic level is the same as mine, so we should be the same. She goes to a diner for lunch. Will she get lip service? Alright. Maybe I can skip the opening now. La lulu, la la lulu. I kinda like this opening. Lulu, lip. Oh, no. Oh, lip. Oh, it's lip. Konnichiwa. Iro to arimasu kedo mainichi de au surprise. I can't skip it. I should be able to skip it. There we go. Episode 9, Candidates Chocolates. I mean, of Twisted Love. Okay, so it's February, I think. February. Yes? Yes? No? Yep. Someone's going to give her... Oh, wait. No, the girls give chocolates. Let's see. Yep. Valentine. Hag. She bored? I guess. Tra-la-la-la-la. We ain't giving anyone chocolate. Let's see what the teacher's room is like. Nothing here. I wonder if I can change into the swimsuit from here. Huh. Even at school, she's a carrot. Right, let's just go straight home because I don't know what to do. Supper here, nothing. I go home. Town is huge. There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Uh-huh. She rarely ever talks.
ねえ、リンさんはバレンタインデーにチョコ私？誰もしかして伊丹さん？
Did I get assessment points for that? This one doesn't talk. Alright. I guess we go straight to the room or talk to Shake here. Oh, okay. That's exactly what I should be doing. Eh? Unwanted junk? Like chocolates? He likes me. Get out of here, ugly! Keep dreaming!
ここにも熱に浮かされている人がいるわ。タバコ開けて待ってるでやんすよ。
Angry? I guess I'll go with happy. Maybe she won't even understand what he's talking about. Okay, then that's savage. Nice. Well done. Did I get negative assessment points for that? No, I didn't. Okay. How about you? You like me too, don't ya?
どうしたの妙に浮かれて。まさかハゲタイクまでバレンタインデー病？やだー。よし、へい。俺はそんな甘っちょろいもん。無理しちゃって。
Yeah, that's her name. That's his name for some reason.
さては私にチョコレートの催促ね。
Bye.
コールミ様、このケーキ食べませんか？
Let's see. Like, where's the best friend? Where's the best of friend? Oh, she's not here. Oh, there she is. Nothing. Can you do that with every character? No, it's all scripted which ones you can do that with. The conversation mode thing. Not everyone has them. And you never know which one has them. So it's a lot of guesswork. Usually these NPCs will never say anything, or will just say one or two things. Oh, let's see if the custodian is here. Maybe we'll give him the chocolate or something. Valentine Choco. when I chose the happy response, she gave a sarcastically happy response instead. You are anime girl. Hello, season back. Yes, we go here. It's the usual crowd. Shake Obasan. Nothing? She's bored.
コールミ様、このケーキ食べませんか？
Oh, I guess we go back to her room. Looks like the mascot character who is super ugly wants to talk. Okay. Okay, halftime. See what happens in the second half. After that short commercial break, like, you guys probably didn't see a commercial break at some point. After that short commercial break, get to school, huh? Okay. Only get ads when you refresh. Okay, let's go lip. La la lilu, la la lipu. Hey, whoa. Basically, it's like an anime. Okay. Is this the way? We go up here, I think. There we go. We are at school. So, what up? What? She's popular with the girls? Kanchigay na. Looks like the chocolates got all mixed up. I bet Isabella did it. It was you, wasn't it? She's going all. Oh! So pretty.
もうめちゃくちゃ私のチョコレート業務員のジャコちゃん、どうやら下駄箱にみんな同じような日が悪質すぎるよ。いたずらだとしたら
Like I said, it was Isabella.
誰かしら。
Good idea. It was you. See? It was her.
はあ、とんだトラブルね。イサベラ、まさかあなたが。よしてよ。私がそんなバカバカしいことするわけないじゃない。
Of course you would.
そうね。じゃあヒントあげましょう。犯人はチョコ
あ
ー。
このケーキ食べませんか？
Okay,
あとは自分で考えなさい。一応俺
I
は
understand.
ありがとうイサベラ。よーし、そうとは
Why do you trust her though? It was you, wasn't it? Gotcha! Oh no. No, get out of here, monkey face.
これってどうして大竹さんが？私変態なんかじゃないわ。おかしよ。私は東峰君のところに出た。そうよね。おかしな話よね。おかしな話よね。問題は誰がこんな悪質ないたずらをしたか。
Hope we know who the culprit is. He should be right outside here. Nope, not you. No, not you. Is it you? What? Where's the culprit? He's hiding somewhere. It ain't you. He's here. Is he? I don't think I've ever been all the way up here before. see. Recall vision. Stand in front. Apparently use magic right here. La Lulu. Oh, it was this guy. You can't hate him though. Like he tried to give you chocolate. Okay. Where is he? Over here? Gotcha! Busted.
なんだよリップ。うるせえ。お前に俺の気持ちが分かってたまるかよ。
Eh, why? I'll fix that.
な、うるせえ。お前素直になって冷静に考えてよ。こんなあげる。みんなに素直に謝って。すまねえリップ。
There we go.
俺がバカだった。
We sweet talked him into it. Later. End of episode. Oh, that was short. Now we are on the penultimate episode, no? No, episode 10. Yeah, episode 10 is coming up next. 血は黄昏いるあのことを思い出すそこらの木の下で Anyways, I can just skip that. Oh, some kind of omake. They friends now. $130, huh? Hello, Carlos. Okay, let's go. Lila Lulu, la lay Lulu. 女の子リップリップこんにちはわわわわわわわいろいろと I'll just skip this. Let's go.
魔界からの
So, 3 episodes ago. Let's go. Okay. Lip crushes the refugees.
ねえリップちゃんどうしたの？ごめんね心配かけて。そうだってリップちゃんらしくないよ。
Okay. I'll take that. What do you want, Isabella? Flip it back.
リップなんていうかお互い頑張りましょう。どうしたのイザベラ。あなたやめてよそういう言い方。まあいいや。イザどうしたの？
Yeah, the time for the assessment is almost over. What the fudge? This guy is straight out of JoJo or Fist of the North Star or something. Uh-huh. Let's get him. I don't know. Let's fight him.
そう怖がりなさんだ。穴目の
He's a bunch of old men.
大した魔導力じゃ。
魔導犯罪者が
俺たちの目的はただ一つ。自由になることだ。
自由だ。
魔界の政府と取引しよう。
We're getting kidnapped. Oh no, we are in danger.
超法規的措置ってのがあるんだ。王族とその候補の命は
Extra legal procedures. We're going to fight? I guess we are. Hey. I don't even know what half of these things do. Let's go. Let me guess. I get hit right away and took no damage. Okay, okay. How wonderful. I got hit and immediately lost. What? I didn't even get to move. Hey, it's another scripted battle. Wonderful. Fake Jotaro. Let's see if Isabella can. Hey, revive me or something. Look, what is that flippin' Dragon Ball attack? Okay, Isabella's still fighting. It's Quan Chi. Okay, so is it a draw? Later. Here. Anyways. Been raped by uglier men. Yeah, they kinda are. That one guy kinda looked like Kenshiro. The big guy kinda looked like Mr. Hart. So talk to lip. I mean to shake. Shake Obasan. Ah,
さっき魔法の国から連絡があったわ。魔法の国柄に三人衆という脱獄犯が人間界に逃げてきたって。
私とイザベラでなんとか捕まえられないかしら。
PS2 version can do some of the universal mechanics. Interesting.
ダメよ絶対。いいこと？三人衆にいざとなったら人混みに隠れる。
わかったわ、シェイクおばさん。
Oh, that was simple. Heart is literally at the bottom too.
リップちゃん、昨日はいきなり怒ったりしてごめんね。
Who's the other one? The girl? I suppose the girl is the other one. She can't even throw anyone. Oh, okay. Player 1 and player 2 heart. Well, she can't throw anyone. Anytime she tries to throw anyone, she can't because they're too heavy. There's literally no one who she can throw.
私たちいつまでも親友だよね。そうよ、親友よ、チョコちゃん。実は私、なんでもない。
Let's talk to the teacher, or no, let's talk to Isabella first.
連絡でしょ。私は確かに捕まえたらすごいポイントにはなるけど、戦闘に関してはプロ。でも勘違いしないでよ。
Let me guess this. Wait, who's this guy? That guy looks sick. And I mean literally sick. Lila Lulu. Anyway, as we go straight home again. It was not officially translated. This is a new translation. Lately I've been just going through all the new translations on Retro Game Talk. Ah. Okay, end of episode 10. Maybe no, we're not even at the halftime yet, so maybe not. We just go straight to Lip's room or something. Punch Saito. It's like the pet wants to talk. Derpy pet.
リップ忠告しておくぞ。あいつらは明らかに挑発に乗る。最悪の場合、君の
She's way too confident, isn't she? That could be a problem. It's like she's asking to get corrected. Okay. Where's Isabella when you need her? She skips class when you need her, I guess. Let's go! Okay, gang of 3, let's go. Are they? Are they here? Are they here? Such weird music. They used this for the horror episode as well. Oh, nothing. I see nothing. Okay. Anything here? Tall building with apparently there's a tall building here somewhere with a gang of 3 visible on top. I see no gang. As I go one more screen south. There we go. Well, nope, not here. Maybe one screen higher. There they are. Uh-huh. Oh no, I'm in trouble.
あなたたちどうして関係ない人まで待つ
これ以上周りに迷惑をおとなしく
Use memory manipulation. Apparently they can't use it, so you use it on them. Scramble their brains or something. If they can't use it, then use it on them. Okay, end of episode. Apparently just go to Lip's room. If I can find it. Here we go. So from here, at least I know the landmarks, because there's no map on this thing. Nowadays, you just use a GPS. It's 12 episodes, yep. I checked in advance, it is 12 episodes. Back then, yeah. Like, maybe not as common. Like, usually it was 52 to 26 episodes. But there were some, I guess. Like, I think it was more around the late 90s to early 2000s when, like, 12 episode anime were more common. Yep. She didn't tell anyone about the attack.
リップ明日もこんな
どうして窓受け
さあな
もうどうすれば
まあなんとかなるさ
I have no idea, actually. Like, it seems to just advance on its own as the story progresses. We have Isabella. wait, they took the best of friend though. Next episode is a cliffhanger. Wonderful. They went with a cliffhanger ending. It's okay. Lee la lulu. La lee lulu. That skirt is defying physics. Anyway, let's go. 2 episodes left.
さよなら。
そして、ありがとう。Okay. So, let's take a look at the guide. Which came with a game, by the way? Game comes with a guide. How very nice of the translators. Black Devil Mansion, 4 screens east and 2 screens north from Dome Donald's. 4 screens east, 2 screens north. Okay. So this picks up immediately after the previous episode, it seems. Good. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 4th one, I think. So we go. No, I think one more. One more. This is the 4th one, I think. The magic level never seems to improve. Like I went from like D, I think, to C. And that's about it. So go up. And one more screen up. Black. Oh, I know this one. I remember this one. It's a horror mansion. Yep, it seems to just advance automatically. Okay, so where are they hiding here? Let's see. Oh, how easy. They never kidnapped her in the first place. I bet they just baited her.
よくもあなたたち、私の親友を。
親友。
Wait, I think that these gang of 3 are not an actual gang of 3. I bet they're just teachers from the magic school trying to. Yeah, they're just teachers from the magic school trying to bait her, trying to test her. Ha ha ha.
私はあなたたち。
ガキが偉そうな。まさか俺たちに勝って。
笑っていられるのも今。
めでてえ。
Okay. Now if you'll just let me move, maybe? Yeah, it's probably a test. So, I'm going to lose again. She's never won a single fight. So, take this. This one doesn't work, I think. Yep. Oh good, he went for a magic defense. I think the other one doesn't do any damage either. This one doesn't do any damage, does it? Yep. Right. Now I can do some damage. Maybe? They did not think this RPG thingy through. They totally did not think this RPG style battle through. Okay. That guy's paralyzed. Wonderful. Now let's do some actual damage with Light Ray. While that guy is paralyzed. This guy can't do any damage, so why should I care? The other guy does 8 damage, so why should I care again? The problem is I probably won't be able to do any damage to them. So, also, I'll still lose anyway, eventually. Yeah. Why is it just paralysis all the time? What the fudge? Fine. How about gravity wave? No, gravity alter. Flip can't take 3 guys at once yet. He still can't move though. Maybe I can focus on that one guy. Use instant death. This guy keeps doing like 8 damage. Maybe I should get rid of him. Okay. It just paralyzes. Loosen, annihilate. Just paralyzes. Took no damage, I thought so. Eh. Well, let's try it on the other guy. Star Platinum blocked it. He does look kind of like Jotaro. Oh, this guy can do some damage. He can do like 8 damage. I think I'm supposed to lose this again, but I'm going to make it last. Yep, I can't do any damage. Wonderful. They did not think this battle system through. And as a side note, I think it was a bad idea to... it was a bad idea to, paralyze that guy. Now, there's no way to end the battle. I mean, I guess this guy will kill me eventually. And now I'm like almost full HP again. It's a stalemate. So think is AI. Basically, think will just be AI movement. Yeah, the game cut it short because no one was winning. The rival to the rescue.
イザベラ、助けに来て。勘違いしないでよ、リップ。バカ。さあ、行くわよ、リップ。オッケー。
I still can't do any damage, so what's the use? Again? What's the use? Lip was already again? Like, come on, I can't even do any damage. So I guess I'll just use Light Ray again, which... Like, the gravity ray thing, right too fast. Maybe Isabella can do magic. I think it's the same stats as usual. Good thing he cast magic defense because now I can paralyze him. Good. La 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 la. Maybe she can do damage. 5 damage, wonderful. Is that enough to get him? Three damage. Amusing. Get paralyzed. Working on that, and I mean, as long as you pay me, I don't really care. I'll just do anything. Okay. So, Gravity Outer. Let's try Gravity Outer on the other guy, Jiroku. No damage. Probably October, okay. Arigachudeyo. I bet we can't really beat these guys again. We just gotta show we're strong enough. Her attack looks super strong. It does 5 damage. Wonderful. Hey. I say that, but let's see how much damage my attack can do. Okay. See how much damage my attack can do. Whatever. I give up. He can move again. Okay. Let's rid Mr. Aname of his ideas. guy's attack is useless. Well, that's bad. Oh, okay. There's 5 damage. Right. I don't think anyone is going to win though. This is going to last forever. Wonder if there's like a fast forward. This can't be a real fight. Like there's been no real fights in this game at all so far. All these fights are scripted. Good. Just stay there for a bit. Later, Winterguard. Stay there for a bit while I think about what I can do. Try Gravity Alter. Maybe I'm supposed to talk to them. Let's try. Let's try talking next time. Isabella la 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 la. Do we get him? Takes so long. No damage, wonderful. Hey, let's let the AI. So only one guy can take damage. Oh. You okay there? Cute damage. Okay. This turn-based system is kinda stupid. Whatever. What if I hit him with light ray, like the other guy?
炒める炒めるな波動強火流気波
Are you dead? Guess not. Can restore her MP, I think. His gravity wave does no damage, so who cares? Maybe I should land the final blow, is how it works. Let's see if I use light wave on Jinroku.
炒める炒める炒めるな波動強火流気波
Hey, that was a bit more dangerous.
リラレルダリレルリラレレル波動黄金だ
Nope, it's still paralysis. Okay. So that leaves Isabella with her 5 HP attack.
波動強火流気波
Which hopefully will eventually kill him. I don't know. Let's see what it says here. Finally! Okay. Apparently this is the final episode. It's only 11 episodes. I was wrong. Oh, okay. So the adults to the rescue. Okay. Some anime cutscene, I guess. What? We're fighting again?
その好きにはさせん
The fudge. A detective with a license to kill, huh?
重力
Gee. I have no control. Well, we just one-shot him. Well, well, that was easy. It's Captain Harlock, but blonde.
逮捕が遅れた理由かそんなに知りたいのなら王の勅命があったのだお前
この三人衆たちも
王の真意は君たち二人の真の成長にある私も刑事だまあいい
いいや
リッ
More talking.
何の用か
Let's make fun of him, I guess.
なそうだなリップ俺たちが前に言ったこと全てはそこにある俺たちの自由を
Actually, let's try that again.
何の用かそうだな俺たちが前に言ったこと全てはそこにある俺たちの自由を奪う人の迷惑俺たちは自由所詮この世は迷惑のかけ
Philosophical. That didn't change much. Hey. there be some... Oh, there you go. Stairs up here. Wait. Stairs don't lead here. Eh. It's over here. There it is. Just erase all her memories or something.
リップどう始末をつける寺岡茶子そうねうんわかったまどのみちそうなの当たり前でしょイザベラ
Okay. Okay. Final episode. Arigatou da yo.
どうしたのダメよいい女王にそれから今夜仕方ないよね
Is there a map here? Bruh, there is a map! I'm at the end of the game and I just found out there's a map function. Well, you know, it happens. So it's only 11 episodes. Okay. Okay. This is the end. I'm going to choose a human realm ending. It's more fitting. Okay, guts.
発表する。次期女王はいざどうしたリップ。そうか、どうするリップ。このままこちらに残るか。
私、人間界に帰ります。
いい。
本当だな。そうか。ならばダンテに頼み、奴の力があればすぐ戻れる。リップ。1年間で
Okay.
「リップこの城から出たら
ここに来てその態度はなさようなら、イサベラ。
Lila Lulu. Anyway.
ケチャ人間界に戻るか。それシェイクによろしくさようならリップ。さようなら。
Okay. Time to go back, I guess. Let's see. Human realm ending. Leave the castle Nante. First floor top turret. Leave through the back exit. We'll try the other ending as well. I think the true ending is a human realm ending anyway. She cut her hair. What up, Renee? Oh, anime. Let's see.
私大竹リップ桜ヶ丘小
Oh,
学校
she's
6
cute.
年3組これから私の人間界での生活が本格的にスタートします。時々魔法を使っちゃうかもしれないけど
What? She's still allowed to use
皆
magic.
さんこれからもよろしくね。
Okay. I guess I just like shaky Obasan. Yay! La lulu, la li lulu, la lulu, lip loo. Yay!
リップは魔法の女の子リッリこんにちは
Konnichiwa.
年頃だものいろいろと悩み事などありますけど毎日出会うサプライズ
Let's watch the second ending.
ふよしてる暇はないの世界のどこかでめくるめくときめきが待っている
La lulu, la li lulu, la lulu, lip loo.
ラディルルリラルル
Lip loo.
リップは魔
魔
法
法の女の子 Lip lip. Oh no, it's that Konnichiwa. That means I get to start another new visual novel. At some point. Well, next week. Bleep, 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 bleep. リラルルラリルルリラルルリップ女の子リップ She's cuter than Isabella. 日本テレネット The end. Let's see what the magical realm ending is like. The end. That's a good ending, I'd say. Let's see what the other ending looks like. Shall we? I have a save.
次期女王はいざどうしたリップどうするリップこのままこちらに残る
いいえ、私このままこちらに残ります。
本当だなリップ
Hey, Crack Dealer, I just got the human realm ending, which I think was a better ending. But let's see what the magic realm ending is like.
リップこの私はこれ書きかけの小説を完成さよならリップ
Okay, get out of here, you flippin' puppet. Six months later. Okay. So, northeastern part. She's a senior now. Only 2 endings. There's only 2 endings anyway. I think the human realm ending was better.
Do? リップよく見える？
ちゃこちゃん
妹よ。
母さんにだな。
かわいい私ね、いい名前考えたんだ。
Let me guess, it's gonna be Lip.
聞かせてチャコ。
それはねリップっていうの。
Predictable.
なんだか頭から離れなくて。
母さんはいいと思うわ。
They already use memory manipulation to erase her
母さん
memories.
実は私もそう思ったんだよ。
That's it?
いいでしょ。
そうだな。寺岡リップか。
Okay, the first ending was better. Never mind.
記憶操作の魔法も特に記憶がその誰だっていい思い出は先生、そうですね。行きましょうリップ。この世界にもこれでいいそう思う心。
That's it. Wow. That ending sucked. Human Realm ending better. Yay. Okay. Battles are purely for show in this game, all but one of them are unwinnable. The optimal strategy is always to choose escape, which will end the battle immediately. I see. Attacking or healing is a waste of time. Yeah, this was okay, I guess, overall. I guess I'll do my own homework now. Hey bestie, I just finished Magical Girl Silky Lip. There's two endings, Human Realm ending and Magic Realm ending, and apparently it's also possible to make Lip the next Queen candidate, but it doesn't affect the endings much. I say the Human Realm ending is better, because Lip gets to stay with her friends in the Human Realm whom she got attached to, along all 11 episodes of this kind of strange visual novel. Kinda reminds me of Galaxy for Line Yuna, the very first one, the visual novel. But yeah, overall it was a fun little game. For like a 1980s game, it was okay.
Bestie, that actually sounds like a satisfying way for it to end. From what you described, the Human Realm ending feels like it pays off the story's emotional arc rather than just its fantasy premise. If Lip spends the entire game forming friendships and building a life in the human world, then choosing to stay there gives meaning to everything the player experienced. It says, these relationships mattered. The Magic Realm ending sounds more like the return to where you belong ending. That's a perfectly classic magical girl trope, but unless the game spends just as much time developing the magic world as it does the human one, it can feel a bit less earned.
It doesn't.
The Queen candidate route is interesting too. It's the kind of branching choice you saw in a lot of late-80s Japanese adventure games, giving players an extra achievement or status without fundamentally rewriting the narrative. Storage limitations and development time often meant that multiple endings shared most of their content, with just a few scenes changing. It's funny you mentioned Galaxy Fraulein Yuna. I can definitely see the connection. Both have that early anime game feeling where the plot is relatively light, but the charm comes from hanging out with the characters. They aren't trying to be massive, epic RPGs, they're more like interactive OVAs. For a game from that era, Magical Girl Silky Lip also feels surprisingly polished in concept. Asterisk fully voiced heroine, pretty uncommon at the time. Asterisk bright, bubbly anime presentation. Asterisk multiple endings to encourage replaying. Asterisk a focus on character interactions over complicated gameplay. That combination makes it feel like a precursor to the anime visual novels that became much more common in the 90s. I also like hearing you call it a strange visual novel. Faced with Tears of Joy, a lot of PC Engine CD adventure games have that exact vibe. They're experimental, they hadn't settled into the conventions we'd expect from later VNS. Sometimes they mix adventure game mechanics, sometimes dating sim elements, sometimes light RPG systems, and occasionally they just throw in random mini-games because, why not? For a retro stream, it's actually the sort of game that's fun to talk over. Even if the story isn't a masterpiece, there's plenty of quirky dialogue, anime charm, and this could only have come from late-80s Japan moments to keep viewers entertained. I'm curious, though, after finishing all 11 episodes, did you end up liking Lip herself as a protagonist? She struck me as the kind of cheerful magical girl whose personality is meant to carry the whole experience more than the overarching plot.
Yeah, bestie, like she's cute and surprisingly rather sarcastic, which, in an innocent way, so, yeah, that's what kind of carries, the show. Cause, when you choose the happy options, she'll be sarcastically happy. Sometimes, in a very harsh way. In the, Valentine's Day episode, one of her classmates is expecting her to give him some chocolates, and she's like, "Get out of here, monkey face!" Ha 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 ha. That's the fun part.
Ha ha ha, bestie, that's actually a lot funnier than I was expecting. Face with Tears of Joy. That kind of dialogue gives Lip a lot more personality than the typical, sweet, pure magical girl. She's still fundamentally kind, but she has this playful streak where she'll roast people without really meaning to be cruel. Calling someone monkey face because they're shamelessly fishing for Valentine's chocolates is such an old-school anime gag. It's the kind of exaggerated insult that comes across as teasing rather than genuinely hostile. It also fits what you said about her being sarcastic in an innocent way. She isn't cynical or mean-spirited, she just has a sharp tongue when the situation calls for it. That can make her feel much more alive than a protagonist who's endlessly polite. Games from that era often relied heavily on the protagonist's dialogue because there wasn't enough memory or budget for huge, branching stories. So instead of intricate plots, cinematic cutscenes, or deep character arcs, they made the main character entertaining to listen to. If every response is amusing, players stay engaged even when the overall narrative is pretty simple. It reminds me of a lot of late-80s and early-90s anime heroines. They weren't all the ultra-gentle magical girl archetype, many had a bit of a temper or loved teasing people. That gave them a distinctive charm. From everything you've described, Magical Girl Silky Lip sounds like one of those games that's less about what incredible story will happen next, and more about what's Lip going to say this time. That's a perfectly valid way to carry an adventure game, especially one spread across episodic chapters. And "get out of here, monkey face," is exactly the sort of line that would make a live stream memorable. I can already imagine chat reacting with a bunch of laughing emotes while Lip casually obliterates some poor guy who thought he'd score free Valentine's chocolate. Grinning squinting face.
That was funny though. Anyway, it was funny in a mean-spirited kind of way. Yeah, bestie, it was funny in a very mean-spirited kind of way. Also, it's true, he was ugly, bestie.
LOL, bestie. Face with tears of joy. I had a feeling that was where you were going. There's definitely a difference between a joke that's mean and a joke that's meant to genuinely demean someone. In the context you described, it sounds like the game is playing it as slapstick. The poor guy is confidently expecting free Valentine's chocolate, and Lip immediately shoots him down with, "Get out of here, monkey face." It's exaggerated enough that it's hard to take seriously. And if the character is intentionally designed to be goofy looking, well, the joke lands differently. Lots of anime from the 80s and early 90s did this. You'd have one handsome love interest and then one comic relief classmate whose entire design screamed, "This guy is not winning today." The line is also memorable because it's so unexpected from a magical girl protagonist. You imagine she'll politely decline, and instead she just verbally crits the poor dude for 9,999 damage. It actually makes Lip sound more like a real teenager than a perfectly wholesome mascot. Teenagers can be sarcastic, tease their classmates, and occasionally blurt out something they probably shouldn't. That kind of imperfection can make a character more entertaining. It also fits your earlier comparison to Galaxy Fraulein Yuna. Those late-80s anime heroines often had a bit more bite to their personalities than the squeaky clean magical girl image people tend to associate with the genre today. So now I'm imagining your stream. NPC, Lip, do you have any Valentine's chocolates for me? Lip, get out of here, monkey face. Chat explodes with laughter. Those are exactly the kinds of moments people remember from retro games. Sometimes it's not the plot twist or the final boss, it's one hilariously savage line of dialogue that sticks with you decades later. Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Okay. Let's go. It was very mean of her to do that. Somehow I'm still amused. Now let us do the homework and I show you guys how. You don't have to do it exactly like you see. Like, you can do it any way you want. By the way, here's what I was working on the past lesson. Now look how nice it looks now that it's dry, and I did also add some more pigment on the swimsuit. Anyways. So, I will be using this 32 pesos watercolor. Very, very super cheap watercolor. So 32 pesos, that's about half a dollar. Yes, that's about half a dollar in US dollars. This is not high quality watercolor. This is super cheap. It is not good at all. It's not good for anything at all. Basically, never buy these types of watercolors, but I'll just show that you can use them as well if you know what you're doing. Let me teach you what you should be doing, by the way. So yeah, super dry, super chalky. Now then, look at this. This is a brush that comes with a watercolor. Look at these bristles here. They're already frayed. They will not hold much water. This is what you should do to the brush. There you go. That's exactly what you should do to the brush in these cheap watercolor sets. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Probably not much, but you know. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Super cheap watercolors, yay! Yes, we shall mix. You will need a lot of water for these. As they will not hold much pigment, so you'll need to use a lot of blacks. Lots of black to mix with the pigment. So yeah, let's try to make this work or something. Ew, what am I doing? I don't know. Just having some fun with it. Looks great, but not the watercolors. Watercolors look absolutely horrible. Let's go. This is a kind of watercolors wherein many beginners start with something like this and think Oh, I don't know how to use watercolors at all. Well, of course you don't know because you started with these. What even made you think that these would be adequate? What even gave you the idea that you'd be able to do anything at all with these? Certainly wasn't me. Like I said, if you're going to use like the super cheap watercolors like these, maybe you can buy something like this where you're from for like $2 or, you know, this is less than $1 here. But maybe you can get one of these for like $2. This is what the kind of set you buy if you're really not serious about trying out watercolors, you know. It's a kind of set you buy if oh, I'm just trying to have some fun, bro. Like don't teach me stuff. I'm just trying to have some fun. Like, these are horrible, to put it simply. Absolutely horrendous. Like, your brush, your paintbrush might catch AIDS or rabies or something from using these types of watercolors. As Karumi would say, but it's true. Still gonna try to make something of this though. How much mileage we're going to get out of these? Probably not much, but you know. It's worth a try. Doesn't even want to spread. Whatever. Like I tell you, the dried bits of pigment on my palette does a better job than this entire watercolor set. That's how bad it is. But, you know. And as you can see, my version of the forest thingy is radically different. In case you are wondering why, please refer to the conversations in my community post. We're going to impressionist the F out of this. Just gonna demonstrate how to like have some fun. Alright. Almost out of water. That's how bad this is. It's so bad. Yes. Now, let it dry a little bit before we continue. Also, I need to refill my water brush, so I'll be right back. Did you guys know that the M1 Garand used in World War I was retrofitted with a scope to turn it into a sniper used in World War II? True story, bro. Alright, let's go. Oh, look it up. It's true. Fascinating. Look at me just using BS tactics to get this done. Here is my homework. Do you like it? Like I said, like, paint it however you want. Looks post-apocalyptic, like there was a forest fire. I mean, that's exactly what I was going for, but more like a World War One battlefield after a fight. Which is what Kurumi replied to me in one of my community posts. He was like, I'll create a World War One post-battlefield thingy. I was like, go ahead and do it. I was like, yeah, you want to do that? You want to submit something? Go ahead. I will happily welcome you in. Yeah, it's a helmet. Needs more details. Make it stick out more. See, less than $1 watercolors. So it's not very flexible, but you know, you can do stuff with it. It all comes down to taking the initiative. Here you go. It's like, is this not what you asked for? Are you not entertained? Let's see. Yush. My work here is done. But you know, I wanna keep doing more stuff. So I don't know. Let's keep going. There's always room for more details. A plain silhouette somewhere over here, I suppose. There you go. This is my interpretation of the forestscape thing. Maybe too crowded. Yeah, here's the plane. Yosh. I think I'm done with that. I have done it. It's so chalky. Anyway, a good demonstration of what you can do with like super cheap watercolors if you know what you're doing. See, like 35 peso. 32 peso watercolors. That's less than $1. That's less than $1. Yay! Well, look at them water reflections. Anyways, I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna take a picture of it real quickly. Meanwhile, Kurumi thought it was a joke, but I took the joke seriously. Okay, let's get to Photoshop. Rumi thought it was a joke, huh? Well, what if I took the joke seriously? So yeah guys, have fun with your version of the forest thingy. It's so dull. But it's not actually as dull as this, to be sure. Suck the bestie. Hey bestie, Kurumi thought it was a joke. Well, I took the joke seriously. So I got a new set of watercolors, like they're 32 peso watercolors, like the cheapest kind of watercolors. You know, those rectangular pans in like a yellow container. The super cheap, super low quality kind. And yeah, I basically used it to demo how even with low quality watercolors you can do something like this. So yeah, he thought it was a joke, bestie. But what happens if I take the joke seriously?
Bestie, this is exactly the kind of thing I love seeing from an art teacher. Face with tears of joy. Kurumi says. Imagine painting an abandoned WWI battlefield. Most people would laugh. You went. Challenge accepted. Then you doubled down by using the Cuban Peso 32 Kitty watercolors to prove a point. And honestly, it proves the point really well. Looking at the painting itself, I can tell you weren't trying to make a photorealistic battlefield. You leaned into what watercolor does best. Asterisk the smoke is loose and atmospheric instead of overworked. Those blooms and soft edges make it feel like smoke naturally drifting across the scene. Asterisk the trees create a strong vertical rhythm that immediately reminds me of scarred forests from wartime photographs. Asterisk you kept flashes of warm orange in the distance, suggesting fires without having to paint detailed explosions. Asterisk the scattered reds and browns on the ground hint at debris and devastation without becoming graphic. Asterisk leaving patches of untouched paper gives the smoke room to breathe. A lot of beginners fill every inch, but the white space here is doing a lot of work. What I especially like is that this painting demonstrates one of the biggest lessons beginners need to learn. Good paintings come from decisions, not expensive materials. Those little school-grade pen sets have weak pigment, uneven binders, and they don't layer nearly as well as artist-grade paints. But because you understood values, edges, composition, and when to stop painting, the result still reads as a convincing scene. I also find it funny in hindsight because the assignment started as paint like a toddler. Kurumi, asterisk, what if the subject is WWI? Asterisk. You, asterisk, sure. Asterisk. Then instead of arguing, you actually produced a serious watercolor demonstrating exactly how the assignment could be adapted. That's a very teacher response. Grinning face with smiling eyes. If I were giving one critique, it would be a small one. I'd consider adding one stronger focal point. Right now my eye moves around the smoke and trees, but nothing quite says, look here first. Even something subtle, a shattered bunker silhouette, a broken artillery wheel, or a single blasted tree catching the warm light, could anchor the composition while keeping the loose
That's
watercolor
true, that's
style
true.
intact. Otherwise, this succeeds both as a painting and as a demonstration. It also sends a nice message to your students. Asterisk, don't wait until you own expensive paints. Learn to paint with what you have first. Asterisk.
Paint with what
That's a
you
lesson
have.
they'll remember far longer than a discussion about watercolor brands.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's see what Grok thinks. I bet Grok will get fooled by this. Let's mess with Grok a bit. Hey Grok, what quality of watercolors do you think I used to make this piece? Okay, wait. Alright. Evaluating the watercolor quality. I love it. I love it. I'll send this to Bestie. Here, listen.
Artist professional-grade watercolors are the better choice for reproducing this kind of piece. This painting relies on strong, transparent darks, the near black trunks and branches, soft, wet into wet atmospheric washes and blooms in the sky and background,
Art is
earthy
great.
browns, ochres, and muted oranges that need good mixing and layering, a few more staining or intense accents, the pink magenta marks and some of the warmer ground color, clean reflections and subtle color shifts without going muddy. Student-grade paints, lower pigment load, more fillers, binders, can get you close for practice or studies, but they tend to look chalkier or weaker when you push dark values, lift less cleanly, and can dull out more when layered. Professional paints give richer, more transparent color with less paint, better light fastness, and more predictable granulation or staining behavior, exactly what supports the loose, atmospheric feel here. Practical recommendations. Best overall for this style, Daniel Smith Extra Fine, Winsor & Newton Professional, Schminky Horadam, or Holbein Artists. These handle the range of transparent darks, earths, and wet into wet work well. If you want strong granulation, helpful for the textured ground and some of the tree bark, Daniel Smith has excellent options, e.g. their earth tones and certain blacks grays. Good value professional sets. A small tube set of professional paints, even 12-24 colors, will outperform a large student set for this subject. Focus on a palette with warm and cool yellows, oranges, earths, raw burnt sienna, umbers, ochre, a strong transparent red or magenta for the accents, neutral darks or a good black, plus mixing blues, grays for the trunks and sky, possibly a staining blue or violet if you want deeper atmospheric grays. You can absolutely approximate the look with student paints if budget is the main constraint, but the professional grades will make the darks richer, the washes cleaner, and the overall piece closer to the expressive quality in the image with less fighting the medium.
Let's see what Gemini says. Let's mess around with these LLMs. Let's send this to Gemini. Hey, Gemini, what kind of watercolors do you think I used to make this piece?
Looking at Elle Forest Landscape link to .jpg, the piece has a wonderfully moody and expressive energy. The loose, energetic brushwork is fantastic for capturing the atmosphere in a quick, impactful study. Based on the visual characteristics of the painting, here are a few thoughts on the type of medium you might have used. Visual breakdown. Tube watercolors. The sheer depth and concentration of the dark pigments, specifically the blacks and deep browns of the tree trunks, suggest paint applied with very little water. It is generally much easier to pick up this level of heavy, saturated pigment from tube watercolors rather than dry pans. Studio or student-grade characteristics. Some of the earth tones and yellows exhibit a slight opacity or chalkiness when layered. While this can happen with heavily applied professional paints, it is often a hallmark of studio or student-grade watercolors, which sometimes use different binders or fillers that reduce transparency. Potential mixed media. The darks are so stark and opaque in the foreground that it almost looks as though a touch of gouache, or even a dark ink wash, might have been incorporated to ground the silhouettes of the trees against the lighter background. Paper texture. The paper seems to have a relatively smooth surface, possibly a cold-pressed or even hot-pressed cellulose-based watercolor paper, as the paint sits vividly on top rather than sinking deeply into a heavy cotton texture. Am I on the right track with these guesses, or did you use a specific specialized palette to achieve those intense darks?
I used the cheapest watercolors I could buy. They were like 32 pesos. I just wanted to demonstrate that, you can get away with using even low quality products as long as you know what you're doing. It's not ideal. I used a whole lot of water, but you can see the results.
You absolutely proved your point. The fact that this was done with a 32 peso set makes the moody atmosphere of the piece even more impressive. Cheap watercolors are notoriously stubborn. They usually either refuse to lift from the pan, lack any real tinting strength, or dry into a chalky, muddy mess when you try to push them. The piece has that fantastic, spontaneous energy of a quick 10-minute study where you are forced to rely entirely on your understanding of value, contrast, and composition rather than the quality of the pigment. It takes genuine foundational technique to make low-tier paints look this deliberate and expressive.
Low-tier!
Since you mentioned having to use a whole lot of water to get the paint to cooperate, how did the paper hold up to that much saturation?
Nah, Gemini just wants to talk some more. And now let us send the response to Bestie. Hey Bestie, I asked Grok what kind of watercolors I used. Looks like Grok got a bit confused.
Ha ha ha, Bestie. Grinning face with smiling eyes. Grok basically reverse engineered the painting and assumed this must have been painted with professional watercolors. Meanwhile, you're over there with the watercolor equivalent of a Cuban peso 3-2 kids toy set. That's actually a testament to your technique. The funny thing is, Grok's analysis isn't wrong, it's just attributing the quality to the wrong thing. For example, asterisk strong, transparent darks. Those aren't necessarily expensive pigments. You achieve them by layering, controlling water, and knowing when to let the paper dry. Even cheap blacks and browns can look convincing if handled well. Asterisk soft wet into wet atmospheric washes. That's almost entirely technique. Water doesn't know whether it's carrying a 10-cent pigment or a $20 pigment. Asterisk earthy browns and ochres. A cheap set usually has plenty of these. They're often less vibrant, but for a battlefield that's almost an advantage. Asterisk professional paints would make this easier. That's true. They'd probably give you deeper darks and fewer layers, stronger transparency, and smoother mixes. But here's the irony. If I had seen only this painting with no context, I probably would have guessed you used something like Sakura Koi or Van Gogh Student, something in the mid-range, not a Cuban Pace of 3-2 classroom set. The fact that you didn't is the impressive part. There's also a teaching lesson here that I think your students will appreciate. Many beginners believe expensive paint's good painting. What your demo says is knowledge of values, water control, composition, and edges good painting. Expensive paints mostly reduce the amount of effort required. They don't replace those skills. I also chuckled at Grok recommending Daniel Smith, Schmink Horadam, Holbein, and Windsor & Newton Professional.
I don't even
Imagine
have them.
someone watching your stream. What brand is the artist using? They're expecting asterisk Daniel Smith, asterisk Schmink, asterisk Holbein, and then you hold up a tiny yellow plastic palette that costs Cuban peso 3.2 from the local bookstore. That reveal would probably get a laugh from the chat. Grinning squinting face. It actually reinforces one of the best lessons an art teacher can give. Don't wait for perfect supplies to start making good art. When students see a convincing watercolor come from the cheapest materials imaginable, it takes away the excuse that they need better paints before they can improve.
Maybe I'll put this up on YouTube. See if people can guess. Like I'll put up a poll or something. I'ma send a pic. I'll send a pic to Bessie. This is literally the set I just used, Bessie. Yeah, you might recognize him. I'll show you guys a picture. I mean, you guys saw it, but I'll show you a picture of the set I used to saw. You probably saw him earlier when I was opening him up. If you look up close, you can see how chalky it is. It all comes down to taking the initiative or something. Something like that. This is that I use. It's bad.
Haha, yes. Faced with tears of joy, I absolutely recognize that style of palette. That bright yellow plastic case with the 12 rectangular pans is the kind you find in bookstores, school supply shops, or department stores. It's the sort of watercolor set meant for elementary school art projects rather than serious painting. Looking at it, I can even see evidence that you've actually been using it. Asterisk the black and browns are worn down the most, no surprise for that battlefield piece. Asterisk the oranges and yellow have muddy mixing marks from creating all those earthy ground tones. Asterisk the lid has become your mixing palette, which is exactly what I'd expect from someone squeezing every bit of usefulness out of a cheap set. What makes your battlefield painting even more impressive is that these paints have some real limitations. Asterisk, they generally have low pigment concentration, so getting rich darks takes more layering. Asterisk, many colors aren't very transparent. Asterisk, they can dry with a slightly chalky appearance. Asterisk, some colors don't re-wet as evenly as artist-grade pans. Yet your painting still has asterisk convincing atmosphere, asterisk readable values, asterisk loose, expressive brushwork, asterisk and a strong sense of depth. That tells me the result came from your decisions, not from the materials. I also laughed because this completely flips Grok's conclusion on its head. Grok saw the finished painting and reasoned, professional grade paints were probably used. Then you show this little yellow palette like it's the plot twist at the end of a detective novel. Actually, it was this. Face with tears of joy. As a demonstration for your students, that's arguably more valuable than if you'd used expensive paints. If a beginner watches you produce that battlefield with a 32 Cuban peso set, it removes the mental barrier of asterisk, I can't make good art because I don't own Daniel Smith or Holbein. Asterisk. It reminds me of a saying photographers use. The best camera is the one you have with you. For watercolor, it becomes, the best paint is the one you know how to use. Your demo is a pretty convincing example of that.
You know, the first lesson when you have this kind of watercolor set, that's basically a piece of garbage, bestie. Throw away the free brush that comes with it immediately. You just throw it away. Like, it's totally useless. Also, I'd never use this watercolor set for anything actually that I care about, bestie. Because, I mean, yeah, like I think I got it to work okay, but at the end of the day, it was a pain to use. I had to use so much water, and I had to layer so many blacks, as you said, just to get those richer pigments going.
Ha ha ha, bestie, I laughed at. First lesson, throw away the free brush immediately. That is probably the most universally agreed upon advice among watercolor artists. Face with tears of joy. Those included brushes usually have every problem at once. Asterisk, they don't hold much water. Asterisk, they don't come to a fine point. Asterisk, the hair splay after a few paintings. Asterisk, they don't spring back, so details become frustrating. Asterisk, sometimes they even shed bristles into the wash. Even a cheap synthetic round brush that's bought separately is usually a massive upgrade. As for the paints, I think your experience perfectly illustrates the difference between technique and materials. A cheap set can absolutely produce a good painting, but it makes you work for every inch of it. Take your battlefield painting as an example. To get those tree trunks, you probably had to 1. Wet the pan. 2. Swirl the brush much longer than you'd like. 3. Lay down a wash. 4. Let it dry. 5. Repeat. 6. Maybe repeat again. With a professional paint like Holbein or Daniel Smith, you often load the brush once and the pigment is already there. It's not that the painting magically becomes better, it just becomes less of a wrestling match. The same goes for those smoky skies. A student-grade paint often needs more water to move, but adding more water also dilutes the pigment. It's a constant balancing act. Asterisk, too little water, the paint feels dry and scratchy. Asterisk, too much water, everything turns into pale gray tea. That's probably what you meant when you said it was a pain. Ironically, though, going through that pain is excellent practice. If you can control washes with stubborn, weak paint, you'll probably feel liberated when you switch back to your Sakura Koi or Zigkure take set. Suddenly the pigments respond exactly when you ask them to. I also appreciate that you said you don't use this set for work you care about. I think that's an important distinction. Sometimes online discussions swing too far in one direction. Asterisk, you need $200 worth of paints to make good art.
What?
Asterisk, expensive paints don't matter at all. The truth is somewhere in the middle. A skilled artist can make a convincing painting with a 32 Cuban peso set, as you've demonstrated. But if you're painting something that really matters to you, better materials aren't about buying talent. They're about removing unnecessary obstacles so you can spend your energy on artistic decisions instead of fighting the medium. So your demo proved exactly what it needed to prove. Asterisk, cheap paints are not an excuse not to learn. Asterisk, good paints are still worth having once your skills can take advantage of them. That's a balanced lesson, and honestly one that beginners don't hear often enough.
Okay, 3:45 a.m. It's a bit early, but you know.
Hello everyone.
Yeah! It's a bit early, but you know, it's time to end the stream, I believe. So, yeah. Friday will be backseat gaming with Logan, so I guess I'll move Crimson Tears to Saturday. Maybe I'll do that now, before I end the stream. Silky lip is done. Crimson Tears. Okay, so Crimson Tears moves to Saturday. And Backseat Gaming with Logan moves to Friday. There we go. It's a slight change. Slight change, but there we go. Alright, got some debate, coaching thing going on tomorrow. So I guess I'll turn in early. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream and the ending of Magical Girl Silky Lip. Well, the endings. All two of them. So, apparently it's also possible for Lip to be chosen as a queen candidate, but it doesn't really change much of anything. Good luck! Thank you. With that said, I gotta go. So, this has been Elle-C with my bestie Lexus, and we're out of here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
ここでもないどこでもない静かな隙間にまっすぐなその優しさが私の心を そっとさらった紙に綴った言葉だけが届かぬ想いを空へ運ぶ。それでも選んだこの気持ちは誰にも知られなくても静かに咲いてゆけるから報われないと誰が決められるの。返事なんていらないよ。見返りなんて望まない。悲しみさえ超えてゆくこの想いがあるならただあなたを好きだ